Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel, I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today we have here another game for the Intel HD 620. So if you only have these integrated graphic cards to play, you can actually play a new game called Before We Leave, which is developed by the Monkey Balance in games, and it is using Unity engine. And so you can play this game easily at 720p and using median settings. So looking to the requirements of this game, you will see that the requirements are not very big, and despite they don't really specify any Intel graphic card, you can see that both AMD and NVIDIA GPUs are quite old, as well as the CPUs. So I decided to test the game with two different settings at 720p. First of all, at median, where I got an average of 37 frames per second and a 1% of 31, which means that the game never gone below 30 frames per second during my tests. But anyway, if you feel concerned that a little bit more powers into the game might be more demanding because you have, the planet much more fulfilled with stuff, which would make the game more demanding. If you reduce the settings to low, you get an insane average of 83 frames per second with a 1% of 71. So yeah, for some reason, if you are not able to play the game at median settings, you can always drop down some settings to low and enjoy the experience above 60 frames per second on the mere Intel HD GPUs. So this game, it is actually very well optimized, and I decided to go with median settings because you can still retain the atmosphere around the planets, the shadows, ambient occlusion. You retain most of the stuff from the game. There is still a visible difference from medium to high, but hold on, this is an Intel HD GPU, so it is not really created to play, but in fact it can actually play this game quite well. In here I'm using a 30 frames per second lock. This is mostly because of temperatures, so I do recommend you to do this because it will prevent the GPU and CPU being working at its full form, and by doing this you can prevent the temperatures from rising more than it is actually necessary. Alright, if you want to lock your frame rate, you can use stuff like the RTSS, also known as Riva Turner Statistics Server if you want. If you have any doubt where you can find this, just leave a comment on the comment section below. So what is this game? This game, it is pretty much a city builder, non-violent approach, alright? Most of the game, the only thing that you will be doing, it is just to evolve your own planet in here. And this is actually pretty good because you can evolve at a point that you can, just travel to other planets, because at some point the resources might get a little bit sparse in here and you might need to get other type of resources, and for that you need to explore your solar system, travel to other planets to get the resources that you need. And despite this is mostly non-violent, it doesn't mean that you can't be attacked by any entity, but 90% of the time that's not what it's going to happen, and most of the feel of this game, it is very a chill / zen approach. It is just the objective of this game, and I think it does it very good. So where can you get this game? In fact, you can get this game from, well, unfortunately, from Epic Store, which is costing at the moment $17.99. I don't think it is expensive, but I know that most of the people don't actually enjoy Epic Store and would prefer to buy on Steam, but for now this is only available there. And despite the price is not big, I know that there are some kind of being complicated to buy for Epic Store for most gamers, since most gamers do have a Steam account and want to continue with that Steam account and don't want to build libraries of games in other stores. Alright, so despite the price and being an exclusive for Epic Store, this game got a score of 17 from 0 to 100 on Metacritic, so it is not good or bad, it is rather reasonable or good. Also, the user scores for this game, it is 7.1, so most of the people are really satisfied, but they say that they weren't really very ambitious with the game. Despite it is a good game and it does well what it really says that it is, alright, building a city, travel to other planets, evolve the stuff, it isn't really going to be more than that, alright? There is no battles, and for most of the people, this is a no, a big no. So yeah, that's about it. So guys, hope you keep enjoying the rest of the gameplay. In case of you have any doubt about anything, just leave a comment on the comment section below. Thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
pero bueno.